Okay, good morning once again. Today we are going to see main pillars of a Java, means inheritance. Okay, total four main pillars are there. Out of that, first one is a inheritance. Before moving towards inheritance, whether you are having any queries regarding that basic parts of a OOPS concept, if you are having any queries, ask me so I can complete that part and then we will start inheritance. Okay, so I will move towards directly the inheritance concept. In OOPS, you have already learned what is meant by inheritance. Am I right? Okay. In OOPS, you have already learned what is meant by inheritance. Inheritance in Java is a mechanism in which one object acquires all the properties and behavior of parent object. Okay, it means suppose I have declared two classes. First class name is nothing but the suppose first class name is nothing but the two values. Okay, I will give name it as a two values, and second class name is a addition. In that case, I am going to acquire properties and behavior of a parent class, and in that case two values are nothing but the parent class and addition is nothing but the child class. Okay, so I am going to acquiring properties of a two values class into addition class. Okay, so this is one type of a example of inheritance. Okay, in day-to-day life, what will be the example for inheritance? Anybody can write over chat box or you can unmute your mic and tell me its answer. In real life, because you know what is mean by inheritance. You have learned in C++. Only some changes are there, some syntactical changes are there while learning the Java. So anybody can tell me its answer? Or should I choose volunteer? Yes. Child class access properties of a parent class. Yes, this is the property of inheritance. I am asking the example, day-to-day life example. Okay, I will choose one volunteer. Jaideep Jadhav. Hello, Jaideep Jadhav.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Can you imagine one inheritance example in
Hello.
day-to-day life?
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. You can continue. Can you
Hello.
give me one example?
Hello.
Hello, Jaideep. You are audible to all.
Madam, actually, I don't know
College
example.
have?
Daily life.
Uh, have you learned in C++? Yes. Yes. This question to all.
Yes,
Whether you
yes,
have learned
yes, yes.
okay, you have learned inheritance, but have you checked any daily life examples? Anybody? Have you compared your concepts with daily life?
Yes,
Because
ma'am. Hello.
okay. Yes, continue.
For
One
example,
minute,
ma'am,
Ankita.
car inherits the properties of class automobiles, and
Okay.
it inherit the same property of its another class, that is vehicles.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
So out of these three, which one is the parent class?
Automobiles. Sorry, vehicles.
Automobile, vehicles, and
Vehicles.
then automobiles, and
And then
togetherly
car.
it comes towards the car. It means
Yes.
child is a subclass, means child class. Okay. Now see, whenever you are learning any concept in Java, you should compare it with day-to-day life, because whenever you will complete this course, you have to start project. right? So whenever you are moving towards the project, you should know where we can use it. Otherwise, whatever you have learned, this will be become as a waste. ओके. तर इथून पुढचे जे आता सगळे कन्सेप्ट आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला प्रत्येक ठिकाणी आपण हे डेली लाईफ मध्ये कुठे यूज करणार आहे ह्याच्या कन्सेप्ट अंडरस्टँड करायच्या. आतापर्यंत ठीक आहे आपण सिंटॅक्टिकली बघत होतो, पण इथून पुढच्या सगळ्या कन्सेप्ट आपण प्रोजेक्ट ओरिएंटेड पण चेक करणार जेणेकरून तुम्हाला तुमचे प्रोजेक्ट्स बिल्ड करता येतील. ओके. Now first I will cover theory part, then we will move towards the programs as well as actual concept which are used in the day-to-day life. Now second one, the idea behind inheritance in Java is that you can create new classes that are built upon existing classes. Okay, I will explain with the help of one program so you can very understand very easily. Then when you inherit from an existing class, you can reuse methods and fields. Okay, when you inherit from an existing class, you can reuse methods and fields of a parent class. Moreover, you can add new methods and fields in your current class also. And all this type of a relationship is called as the is-a relationship. Why we are calling it as a is-a relationship means child classes depend on the parent class. Okay, that's why suppose two classes are there, first and second, and uh, otherwise consider one is a parent class and another one is a child class. In that case, parent is a relationship with child, or child is a totally depend on the parent. So these things are nothing but the is a relationship. Okay, means whatever we are having with our parents communication, right? Means whatever properties our parents are having, out of those properties we are acquiring some properties from them. Okay, likewise. So these are nothing but the relationship between ours and our parent side. So this is the one type of a inheritance concept. Okay. त्याच्यानंतर आता कारचं एक एक्झाम्पल ऑलरेडी सांगितलेलं आहे. सेकंड एक्झाम्पल, एनीबडी विल ट्राय? येस. ओके, आय विल गिव. येस अंकिता.
Development of a particular thing from its history.
Its history. Which history?
Means it derived. Ma'am, any particular thing that has a old background and still it is big now and developed up to so many techniques.
Okay. Can you give me a single example for this?
Ma'am, our 4G 3G network.
Okay.
It is going to build up to 5G and 7G now.
Okay, ठीक है. It means whatever we are having properties in 2G, we are acquiring all this property with new advancement, right? Advancement or enhancing that properties with new concepts. We are going to 3G, and likewise we are moving further up to 5G. Currently 5G is going to launch. Already it is launched, but that is not in the use right now. But whenever you will find out 5G with us, at that time new modifications are will there. Okay, so these are the concept of a basic inheritance. Okay, again inheritance is divided into different parts. As you know, you have learned in C++. But before moving to actual types of inheritance, we will check the concepts or some terms which are used to call it. Okay, out of that I have calculated that these are the 4 important terms for you. That's why I have added in the single slide so you can find out what is meant by class, subclass, superclass, likewise. Okay, then first, class. A class is a group of objects which have common properties. It is a template or blueprint from which objects are created. Okay, we have already seen what is meant by class in our previous lectures. Okay, so now we have to move towards subclass and superclass. Child class is nothing but the subclass. Okay, subclass is a class which inherit the other classes. It is also called as the derived class or extended class or a child class. Okay. So whenever you are learning the inheritance, you should remember all these names togetherly. Okay, because anybody can use any of these names. Some are using derived classes, some are using extended classes or child classes likewise. But all these names are considered in the single part, that is called as the subclass only. ओके, त्यामुळे हे शिकत असताना कन्फ्युजन होऊ देऊ नका. सब क्लासला अजून काय नाव आहेत आणि सुपर क्लासला काय म्हटलं जातं हे व्यवस्थित लक्षात ठेवा. ओके, देन सुपर क्लास और पॅरेंट क्लास. Superclass is the class from where a subclass inherits the features. It is also called as a base class or a parent class. It means we are deriving all the properties from this class only whenever we will require in our program. Okay, like our own example, like a human being example. We are acquiring properties of our parents or grandparents likewise. Okay, so likewise our base class is nothing but our parents and we are in the child class likewise. Okay, then reusability. Actually, this is term regarding with the properties of a inheritance. Reusability, as the name specifies, reusability is a mechanism which facilitate you to reuse the fields and methods of the existing class when you will create a new class. Okay, so from parent class we can use it many of times in our program by extending in our class. Okay, so reusability concept will be achieved. You can use the same field and method already defined in the previous class. Okay, so this is the very important property of inheritance. Because of this, our memory allocation is get reduced, as well as linking of all these elements is also reduced, and due to that our time requirement is also reduced, because whenever we are moving towards the projects you should consider the time which is going on at the back side of these programs. ओके, जेव्हा तुम्ही एखादा प्रोजेक्ट बिल्ड करताय त्या केसमध्ये तुम्हाला ती लाईफ सायकल कम्प्लिटली चेक करावी लागेल. What is meant by life cycle of a project or software life cycle, software testing, all these parts comes under the software engineering. Okay, right now that subject is introduced in first sem only. So in that subject you will find out what is meant by life cycle, how to test it, all these things. Whenever we are adding one extra line in our program, which is not necessary, because we can merge these two lines within a one statement, and for that we have added 2 or 3 lines separately. At that time it will take a more memory as well as more time, but the time is in the microsecond or millisecond. Till it takes a more time because processor requires a very little time to complete it. For compilation purpose and for interpretation purpose, but due to that extra lines it will take a 3 separate compilers time. Okay, because we are able to write in a single line, still we have written it into 3 lines. It means it wastes the 2 lines time as well as 2 lines memory. So while writing your program or designing your program, you should take care of all these things. It will be very helpful while designing your projects. Okay, should we move towards next points? Yes, should we move towards next point? Okay. So now first see what is the syntax of a inheritance. This is a very simple syntax. In previous lecture we have seen one type of a example likewise. Okay, class subclass name. This is nothing but the child class or derived class. Extends superclass name. Extend keyword is used to acquire all the properties and fields of a superclass, means parent class. Okay, so for that extend keyword is used, and in that class you can write your own methods, fields, or your main method is there, you can write in the same class. Okay, so this is the very simple syntax for the inheritance. Now we will move towards the types of inheritance. In the basis of class, there can be three types of inheritance in Java: single, multi-level, and hierarchical. In C++, you have learned total five types. Okay, which are those five types? Single, multi-level, hierarchical, then multiple, and hybrid. Okay, but whenever you will move towards the Java, there are two partitions. In inheritance, only three types of inheritance are covered, that is single, multi-level, and hierarchical. Only these three inheritance are covered through Java as an inheritance. And for multiple and hybrid inheritance, we need interface. Okay, what is mean by interface? How to use, how to extend, how to add that such a type of a interfaces in our classes, we will see in further lectures. Okay, today, yes, Prajakta, why you have written here as a hybrid? Prajakta, any queries regarding this? Okay, continue. I will continue it. So, what is meant by multiple and hybrid inheritance and how to implement in Java, we will see in later lectures. Till we will first cover these three inheritance. Okay, we will cover it one by one. Now, these are the three main inheritances in Java. Okay, anybody can tell me the meaning of these three? Yes. Okay, let it be. Now see. This is the single level inheritance. Okay, it means this one is our child class and this is our parent class. Class A is a parent one and class B is the child one, and all the properties of a class A we are acquiring in class B. Now see, you have to follow this arrow part. I have written it in upward direction, but this is actually parent class. You should feel like that we have to add this arrow in downward direction. But whenever you will learn software engineering, at that time you will find out why we are writing likewise. Okay, meaning of this arrow in upward direction is that you are acquiring all the properties of a class A in your class B. This is the meaning of this arrow. Okay, we are writing this arrow in upward direction. It means according to your concept, this is the totally opposite part. But you should remember that whenever we are acquiring any concept from other part to our own concept, at that time we will write arrow likewise. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे आपण अपोजिट डायरेक्शनने एरो देतोय. आपण एक क्लास ए च्या प्रॉपर्टीज क्लास बी मध्ये यूज करतोय. तुम्हाला वाटत असेल की आपण क्लास ए कडून क्लास बी ला एरो द्यायला पाहिजे, पण ह्याचं मिनिंग काय होतंय, तुम्ही क्लास बी च्या प्रॉपर्टीज क्लास ए ला देणार आहात. पण आपलं ऍक्च्युअल मिनिंग काय आहे, क्लास ए च्या प्रॉपर्टीज क्लास बी मध्ये वापरायच्या आहेत. मीन्स यू हॅव टू राईट एरो इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. ओके, कारण जर तुम्ही एरो देताना जर गडबड केली आणि ज्या वेळेस तुम्ही फ्लो चार्ट्स काढताल त्यावेळेस त्याचं मीनिंग कम्प्लिटली डिफरंट येईल. Okay, so you will learn all these things in software engineering when your syllabus will start. At that time, all these parts will be covered. Till now, only remember that you have to draw its arrow in opposite directions. Okay, so this is the single level inheritance. Then multi-level inheritance. In multi-level, here I have considered three classes: class A, class B, and class C. Then C. Class C is the child class. Class B is the child class for class A, but parent class for class C. Okay, understood what I am telling? Class A is a parent class, class B a child class and class C is also a child class. But class B is acting as a double part, means it acting as a parent class for class C and child class for class A. So it has a two properties with it. We are going to see multi-level inheritance. That's why whatever middle classes are there, they are acting as a child class for a previous one and parent class for a next one. Okay, so this is the multi-level inheritance. Then next one is a hierarchical. In hierarchical, parent class is one and the same and child class are the different. This is completely applied for the human being. This is also completely applied for the human being. If you have taken example of a human being, you can find out all these three are applicable for us. Okay. So this is the very simple structure of a inheritance for single, multi-level and hierarchical. Then multiple inheritance is not supported in Java through class. For that we will need interface. Okay. So till now we will see only the structure. Whenever that come in front of us, that at that time we will see how to use interface in our program. ओके. मल्टिपल मध्ये काय करणार आहोत, दोन पॅरेंट क्लास असतील आणि एक चाइल्ड क्लास असेल. ओके. अँड हायब्रिड मध्ये कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ फर्स्ट फोर टाइप्स ऑल टुगेदर. These are called as the hybrid. Okay. So now we will directly move towards the examples. Any queries regarding this theory part?
No, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible? Am I
Yes.
audible now? Okay. Okay, I will start with example. First we will see single inheritance. Okay. We will directly start with single inheritance. Now see, I have used here two classes. Okay, first class is a calculator. For that calculator I have used calc, and for main method that holds the main method, that class name is a single. Okay, because we are implementing single inheritance, that's why I have given it name as a single one. Now first I will introduce you a simple, it means a parent class. This is the parent class. In that class I have added two methods. First one is a subtract and first one is a summation and second one is a subtract. In sum I have written two input variables. Okay, right now I have taken from the program only, but you can take it from the user. Okay, this will be one assignment for you. Okay, at the end of our chapter I will provide you all these statements, as like first chapter you have to solve and you have to upload it. Till now, very few students has given. Okay, sorry for disturbance. In this class, I have added two methods. In that, I have provided two variables, and simply addition and subtraction is performed. Here, integer is the data type for our method. That's why I have written it as a return. Okay. Whenever you will write here void, in that case, you can write here SOP statement, means system.out.println. Okay. From here onwards, I am going to use short form while teaching. Okay, I will write here complete statement in the program, but whenever I will explaining at that time, I may use the SOP. SOP means system.out.println. Okay, while calling we can call it as a SOP. So whenever we will use here void as our data type, in that case you have to write here printing statement, that is the system.out.println. Then second class, this is the child class which extends properties of a first class, that is the calf. Okay, I have used here extend keyword to acquire properties of this class. Understood? Then again I have written here two methods. First one is for multiplication and second one is for the division. Okay. Likewise you can add modulus operator over here. Okay, we will see such a types of examples later as one practical. In that case, I will cover number of programs which are based on the inheritance. Okay, first I will cover inheritance and interface, then we will move towards the practicals. Now I have made here multiplication and division. Now see, first I will create object of a single class. Okay, I have created object of a class single. Okay, then I am going to acquire properties of a first class. It means parent class calc. Okay, see it carefully. This is the base of your इनहेरिटन्स. आपण कशाचा ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करतोय त्यानुसार आपण कुठल्या प्रॉपर्टीज अक्वायर करू शकणार आहे ते डिपेंड असतंय. त्याच्यामुळे मी आता कुणाचा ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट केला आहे तर सिंगल ह्या क्लासचा ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट केलाय, म्हणजे चाइल्ड क्लासचा ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट केलाय. आणि जेव्हा मी चाइल्ड क्लासचा ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करते त्या केसमध्ये मी चाइल्ड क्लास सोबत पॅरेंट क्लासच्या पण प्रॉपर्टीज अक्वायर करू शकते. ओके, अंडरस्टूड? I have created object of a child class, not a parent class. If I will create object of a parent class, in that case you cannot access these properties in your program. If it is in the static, then and then only you can directly access over here. Okay, we will see it. First complete this part, then we will see that properties also. Okay, then c.sum. Sum is the method which is present in the parent class calc. Okay, then subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, only we are printing those value on the console. So I will first run it. Okay, one more tab is there. Okay, so I will show it by minimizing over here. Now see what we have written in print statement. First one is for summation, so it has printed it as a 4 over here. Second one is 2 minus 6, that's why minus 4. 8 into 9, 72. 2 divided by 2, 1. Okay, likewise. So we have written with the help of object of a child class. Now see, I will whether you have taken its screenshot or have it noted it. If you want to take it, निघाला व्यवस्थित? Yes, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Soham, can you unmute your mic? Okay, I will display it once again from first on. Okay, take its screenshot, then I will roll it. Okay, then next part from main method. Okay, now I will make changes in this. I will create object of a parent class only. See what will happen. Parent class name is a cals. Suppose I have created its object as a C1 is equal to new cals. Okay. Now I will keep all these things as it is over here. Means all these statements. Okay, I have kept all this part in comment, and I am going to access all this value with the help of a object of a cals. Now see what will be the error. Okay, what error is coming in front of us? System.println C1.multiplications and divide. Okay, variable C1 of a type calc means we cannot access with the help of a object of a parent class. लक्षात येते? जर मला चाइल्ड क्लासच्या प्रॉपर्टीज यूज करायच्या असतील तर मला चाइल्ड क्लासचाच ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करावा लागेल. त्याच्यामुळे फक्त 2 लाईन्स फक्त इम्प्लिमेंट होऊ शकतात, पण ह्या 2 लाईन्समुळे तुमचा प्रोग्राम एरर जनरेट करतोय. ओके, नाउ सपोज आय विल गिव्ह इट ॲज अ कमेंट, then see what is the answer. मी त्या 2 लाईन्स ना कमेंट टाकली होती. Okay, your program is get successfully compiled and successfully interpreted because whatever object we have created over here, which is nothing but the parent class object, so it can access the parent class properties only. It cannot access the child class properties. For child class you need a separate object, otherwise static keyword is there, and with the help of a class name with that method name you can access it. So this is the advantage of inheritance. With the help of a child class object we can access all the properties of parent class as well as child class. Any queries regarding single inheritance? Okay, now we will move towards the next part. What is the next part? Okay, so first we have covered single level inheritance. Now we will move towards the multi-level inheritance. Okay, so I will open this program. Okay, so this is the program for multi-level, means rectangle access all properties of a shape, cube access all properties of a rectangle, and finally tester is there. Okay, and that in that tester we have created object of a cube class. Now I will explain it one by one. Before moving it's first what is mean by multi-level. We have seen its structure, but when there is a chain of a inheritance, it is also called as the multi-level inheritance. Okay, कारण की इथे तुम्ही चेक करू शकताय जो चाइल्ड क्लास आहे तो त्याच्या प्रीवियस पॅरेंट क्लासवर डिपेंड आहे. अगेन दॅट प्रीवियस पॅरेंट क्लास इज नथिंग बट चाइल्ड क्लास फॉर its previous, right? So it is nothing but the chain of a inheritance. Okay, so now I will show you this example how it works. I have created first parent class as a shape. Okay, in that I have provided display method. Okay, in that I have provided display method. In that display method I have written simply one statement inside display. Okay, what I have written? I have written over here a simply inside display. Then next I have created one another class which is acting as a child class for the shape class. Okay, I have extended this shape class. Then I have used here a rectangle, so I want to calculate area, but I have not written any formula, just I have written here one statement inside the area. Okay, which is nothing but the printing statement. So this is method is for the printing purpose only. Now see, I have used here void as a data type, so I have written here as a printing statement. If you have written here as an integer one, then you should return it. If you have written it as a double, then also you should return it. Okay, but right now we don't know how we are calculating which formula it is using, which data type it is using. That's why I have not written here any data type other than void. Okay, then next I have written it as a cube. Okay, cube extends properties of a rectangle. It means cube acts as a child class for both these, but rectangle is nothing but child class for shape and parent class for cube. So this is having both the properties parent as well as child class. Okay, then in cube again I have written as only method as a volume. In that you can print your own formula, and through that formula you can calculate your values. For that you can take values from the parent class, again parent class likewise. Okay, then see, you can write your main method in the cube class only, but I have written it in the separate format because this is the one type of a example. Okay, whenever you will implement it on the Eclipse or NetBeans, I will show it on the Eclipse and NetBeans after some time. Okay, first chapter I will cover on the notepad only, because whenever you will find out some errors, that errors are automatically get corrected in the Eclipse or NetBeans. That's why I am not moving toward that platform. I am showing with the help of a notepad and command prompt only. Okay, so if you are interested you can start it, but for first 4 chapters don't use the Eclipse and NetBeans. Okay, because we are not having any theory paper for this, only implementation and external with ISC. Only that much is there. That's why I am showing you with the help of a notepad only. So it will give a speed to your programs, means you can able to generate your program in very low period as well as error free. ठीक आहे ना, तर तुम्हाला त्याची सवय लागेल, ऑटोमॅटिकली एरर काढताय त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला कळणार नाही की कोणत्या पार्ट साठी तुम्हाला एरर जनरेट होती. सेमीकोलन राहिला असेल तर तो बाय डिफॉल्ट. येस,
ते त्याच्यामध्ये हे एक असते इंटेलिजन्स म्हणून एक असते, ते जर डिसेबल केलं तर तसं होत नाही
ते आहे ना, पण आता तुम्हाला ऑप्शन इकडनं दाखवायला खूप अवघड होईल ना प्रत्येकाला. कारण की ऑनलाईन असल्यावरती ठीक आहे, जेव्हा आपण ऑफलाईन असतो नुसतं फोनवरनं सांगून सापडणार नाही ते. आणि
त्याच्यात तुम्ही म्हणताय ते तसं असतंय, ते ऑटोमॅटिक सेमीकोलन वगैरे कम्प्लीट करतं ते, बट त्याच्यात ते इंटेलिजन्सचा जर ऑप्शन आपण डिसेबल केला तर ते मग आपण जसं राईट करेल प्रोग्राम तसंच येतं आणि ते एरर दाखवते, ते एरर पण दाखवते.
हो, बरोबर आहे. तो आम्ही
हम्म.
प्रॅक्टिकलच्या वेळेला मोस्टली ऑफच ठेवतो त्यासाठी. कारण
हम्म.
की नाहीतर मग सगळे ऑटोमॅटिकली करायला लागतात. एरर सापडत नाहीत ना.
हा, मोस्ट ऑफ 70% जे स्मॉल एरर असते ते ऑटोमॅटिकली करेक्ट होतात त्याच्यातले.
हां, कारण
हा.
की आपण एखादा सपोज आता मी हा कन्स्ट्रक्टर क्रिएट केला क्यूबचा, तर फर्स्ट मी जेव्हा ब्रॅकेट देते तर तो सेकंड ब्रॅकेट ऑटोमॅटिकली जनरेट होतो. मग ही तुम्हाला सवय लागून जाते कारण की तुम्ही इनिशियल स्टेजला आहात. ठीक आहे, मग तुमच्या एकदा ते सवय झाली की मग तुम्हाला ती सवय कंटिन्युअस राहते. मग नवीन एखादं काहीतरी करायला गेलात की मग प्रॉब्लेम येऊ शकतो. त्याच्यामुळे मी कंपल्सरी सध्या नोटपॅड घेते. जेव्हा आपण फर्स्ट मॅक्सिमम 3 चॅप्टर कंप्लीट झाले की मग मी तुम्हाला इक्लिप्स किंवा नेटबीन तुम्हाला इंट्रोड्यूस करून देईन. ओके, त्यासाठी आपण हे सेपरेटली प्रोग्राम परत एकदा एका लेक्चरमध्ये घेणार आहोत. 2 तास कम्प्लिटली मी त्याला देणार आहे. ओके.
हा हा, बरं. ते इक्लिप्स आणि नेटबीनचं माहित नाही, पण इंटेलिजे आहे ते त्याच्यामध्ये असतो, ते ऑप्शन असतो
हो, त्याच्यामध्ये असतो.
स्मार्ट
पण
करेक्शनचा.
एक्सटर्नलला अलाउड नाहीत ना करत. एक्सटर्नलला नेटबीन्स किंवा इक्लिप्सच अलाउ करतात. हम्म.
ते काय इंटरफेस सेम होत असतील की मे बी.
हा, इंटरफेस सेमच असतो, पण युनिव्हर्सिटीनं मेन्शन केलेलं असतं ना, त्याच्यामुळे काही करता येत नाही.
ओके.
Okay. Anybody has any queries? Okay. So, this is the very simple example for multi-level inheritance. Now, you have to do one thing. First, you have to take one class. Suppose you can give name it as a first class. Okay, in that class, you have to take two variables. Suppose integer a and b. Okay, so you have to take two variables. Then with the help of these two variables in second class, you have to calculate its addition. Okay, you have to calculate its addition. Means suppose here a and b is there, then you have to write here one method for addition purpose. Okay, then in third class you have to use this variable, means you have to store that value in the variable c. लक्षात येते? पहिल्या क्लासमध्ये ह्या इथे तुम्हाला क्लास नेम द्यायचा आहे फर्स्ट, त्याच्यामध्ये फक्त दोन व्हेरिएबल्स घ्यायचे, इंटिजर ए, इंटिजर बी. व्हेरी सिम्पल. ओके, त्याच्यानंतर या क्लासमध्ये तुम्हाला ऍडिशन परफॉर्म करायची आणि ती ऍडिशन सी ह्या व्हेरिएबल मध्ये स्टोअर करायची. ओके, मीन्स टोटल 3 व्हेरिएबल झाले. आणि त्याच्यानंतर ह्या क्लासमध्ये तुम्हाला अगेन मल्टिप्लिकेशन इम्प्लिमेंट करायचे आणि मल्टिप्लिकेशन कुणाकुणाचं करायचं आहे, ए, बी अँड सी चं, आणि ते डी मध्ये स्टोअर करायचे. लक्षात येते? इथे ए आणि बी घ्यायचे आहेत, इथे सी मध्ये ए आणि बी ची ऍडिशन स्टोअर करायची आहे आणि थर्ड क्लास मध्ये बी ह्या व्हेरिएबल मध्ये ए, बी, सी या तिघांचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन सेव्ह करायचे आणि त्या व्हॅल्यूज तुम्हाला ह्या टेस्टर क्लास थ्रू प्रिंट करायच्या. ओके, प्रत्येक मेथडच्या. इनिशियली पहिल्या मेथडमध्ये काय येईल, फक्त दोन व्हॅल्यूज प्रिंट करायच्यात ए आणि बीच्या. सेकंड मेथडमध्ये दोघांची ऍडिशन म्हणजे सी व्हेरिएबलची व्हॅल्यू प्रिंट करायची आहे आणि थर्ड लोकेशनला ए, बी, सी चं मल्टिप्लिकेशन जे आपण डी मध्ये सेव्ह करणार आहे ते प्रिंट करायचे. ओके, so you have to present it within a 5 minutes. Okay, those who are having laptop, they can implement and share with me, and those who are not having, they can write on the paper. I will give you 5 minutes, you have to show on over here. Okay, or you can take a screenshot and personally send it on WhatsApp right now. Okay, I will provide you 5 minutes. Start. For reference purpose, I will keep this code in front of you. You can refer it. Okay. Okay, you can continue with your program. Till that time, I will take your presenty. I will call your roll number. Write in the chat box present or not. With your roll number. Roll number 1 present likewise. And if you are able to unmute your mic, then unmute your mic. Okay. Roll number 1. Roll number 1. Swarali. Swarali Bhaji Bakre. Next, roll number 2. Roll number 2. Roll number 3. Roll number 3.
Present, ma'am.
Roll number 4.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Roll number 5. Roll number 5. Absent? Okay. Roll number 6.
Present, ma'am.
Then 7. Okay. 8 is present. 9. Yes, both are present. 7 and 8. Roll number 9. Yes, Preeti, I have taken. 9 is there? Okay. Then 10.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Okay, written. Then 11.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 12.
Present, ma'am.
13. 1 3.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay. Then 14. 1 4. Okay. 15.
Present, ma'am.
Then 16.
Present, ma'am.
17.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 18. 1 8. 18 is there? Okay. 19.
Present, ma'am.
20.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Yes, I have noted. Roll number 20. 21. Okay. 22.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 23.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 24.
Bhavana.
20. Yes, yes, I have noted. 25.
Present, ma'am.
Then 26. Okay. 27.
Present, ma'am.
28.
Present, ma'am.
29.
Present.
Yes, 29. Okay, written. 30.
Present, ma'am.
31. 31. Okay. 32. 33. Roll number 33. 34. 35. Okay, 35 is present. 36. 37. Okay. 38. Roll number 38. 39. Okay. 40. Roll number 40. 41. 42.
Present, madam.
Okay. Okay, written. 40. 43? 43 is there. 44? 45? Roll number 45. 46? Okay. 47? 48?
Yes.
For,
Yeah.
okay. Omkar Kare. Your roll number is 46, no? 48 is there. Absent? Okay. 49, 50 are present. Then 51. 51. Next 52. 53. Okay.
Present, ma'am.
54. 54. 55. Whether 52 is present? Okay. Next. 55. 56. 56. 57. 58. 58
Present,
है क्या?
madam.
Okay.
58, 58.
Next. 59. 59 is there. 60. 61 is present. 62. 63. Okay. 64.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 65. 60. 65. 66.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 67. 67. 68. 69. Okay. 70. 71. 71. 72. Okay, 71 is present. 72. 73. 73.
Present, ma'am.
Okay.
Present.
72, no?
73.
Okay. 74.
Present, ma'am.
75. 75. Okay, 76 is present. Your roll numbers is up to 76, no?
Ma'am.
Yes?
Rule number 1 present. Range problem होता
Okay,
त्याच्यामुळं.
okay. I have considered. I have checked that checkbox. I have considered. Okay. Anybody has completed this task? Yes? Those who have completed, they can share over here. Till that time, I will write here roll numbers. If anybody is present out of these roll numbers, check it. Okay, just check the checkbox. If anybody is present out of these roll numbers, tell me. Okay, now I will
Ma'am,
call. Yes.
I have completed. Wait for few minutes. I in the meeting through laptop for sharing my
Okay.
screen.
Okay. Digvijay. Digvijay. Can you unmute your
Yes, ma'am.
mic?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your roll number?
49.
Then 32 is 32 कोणाचा आहे?
आहे. मला वाटलं कौस्तुभचा रोल नंबर 32 आहे. तो आहे, त्याचा मला मेसेज आला होता. त्याला
नाही,
network
आता
problem
टाकलाय
आहे.
त्यांनी 32 सुप्रीतचा आहे म्हणून मी विचारलं,
हा.
बाकी काही नाही.
नाही, मी पण त्याला विचारलं तुझा रोल नंबर काय. मला वाटलं 32 आहे त्याचा.
ओके, नेक्स्ट टाइम जरी तसं असलं तर मला पर्सनली मेसेज करा. जर तुम्हाला कोणी मेसेज टाकले तर आहे असे फॉरवर्ड करा. ठीक आहे?
हो, ठीक आहे.
हा. Okay, those who have completed, they can. Fiza, have you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, should I stop my presentation so you can present your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now from your side you can present. Okay, till that time listen one thing. You have attended one session regarding apparent. Okay. त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला अपरेंट साठी जे काही कोर्सेस आहेत त्याची इन्फॉर्मेशन दिलेली होती. ठीक आहे, मग आता तुम्हाला त्याच्या कोर्सेस साठीची काही इन्फॉर्मेशन कॉलेज साईडने आलेली आहे. गायकवाड. येस. हॅलो.
Hello, ma'am. My screen is visible, notepad screen.
येस येस विजिबल.
Okay. You can check, then I will run it.
ओके. Yes, yes, right. You can run it.
My command prompt is visible.
Yes, yes, visible. We can zoom it, no problem. Yes, right, correct.
Okay. Can I stop?
Yes, yes, no, yes, no problem. Okay, anybody want to share your screen or your screenshots? Yes, you can. Rishikesh, what happened? Yes, Rishikesh Pandey. Okay.
हॅलो.
Hello.
हा मॅडम, नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लेम मुळे मी बाहेर पडलो होतो.
Okay, I have noted. Then Harshad, 38. Harshad.
Yes, ma'am.
Harshad. Okay, I have noted your roll number. Whether you have understood what we have learned.
This is my second lecture.
Why? Yes, any problems?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I have shared all these links which we have covered till now in your group. Okay, you can see that links. If any queries are there, then feel free to ask me. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. आजचं तर कळाले का व्यवस्थित?
Yes.
ओके. बरं, मी आजपर्यंत तुम्हाला एक सांगत होते. आता तुम्हाला ह्या सेमिस्टरला आणि पुढच्या सेमिस्टरला मिनी प्रोजेक्ट आहे, राईट? तर कॉलेज साईडने जे अपरेंट रजिस्ट्रेशन तुमचं झालेलं आहे त्याच्या थ्रू पर कोर्स ऍक्च्युअली 6000 फी आहे, पण कॉलेज तुमची 50% फी भरणार आहे, त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला 3000 फक्त पे करायचे आहेत. आणि तो कोर्स कंप्लीट झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला कदाचित आठवड्यातून किंवा आठवड्यातून एक 3 ते 4 दिवस 2 तासाचं त्यांचं सेशन असेल. आणि ते सेशन झाल्यानंतर तुमचे प्रोजेक्ट्स पण घेतले जातील, मिनी प्रोजेक्ट्स करून. ते जे मिनी प्रोजेक्ट्स आहेत ते तुम्ही ॲज अ कॉलेजचे मिनी प्रोजेक्ट म्हणून फायनलला सबमिट करू शकता, थर्ड इयरच्या फायनलला. ओके. तर हे जर रजिस्ट्रेशन स्टार्ट झालेलं आहे, ज्यांना इंटरेस्ट आहे त्यांनी नावं द्या, जेणेकरून ते मी पुढे पास करू शकेन. ओके. हे लेक्चर संपताना इथं चॅट बॉक्समध्ये मेन्शन करा. त्यासाठी तुम्हाला सेपरेटली पर डे किंवा जसं त्यांचे सेशन्स असतील 2-2 तासाचे, तसं तुम्हाला सेशन्स दिलेले असतील, त्यानुसार तुम्हाला ते अटेंड करावे लागतील. आणि त्याच्या थ्रू मग जो कुठला कोर्स असेल त्याचा मिनी प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट होईल. ठीक आहे. 3000 तुम्हाला भरायचे आहेत, 3000 कॉलेज पे करणार आहे, जेणेकरून तुम्हाला सगळा खर्च पडू नये. त्यासाठी कॉलेजने फॅसिलिटी अवेलेबल केली आहे. आणि ह्याच्या थ्रू जर तुमचे प्रोजेक्ट झाले तर हे परत तुम्हाला पुढे कॉम्पिटिशनला पण यूज करता येतील. आणि जर एक्सटेंड करता येत असतील तर हेच प्रोजेक्ट तुम्ही बीईला पण एक्सटेंड करू शकता. ओके.
कोणते प्रोजेक्ट्स असणार मॅम?
त्यांनी काही कोर्सेस डिझाईन केलेत, 6 का 7 कोर्सेस आहेत टोटल. त्याची इन्फॉर्मेशन येईल तुम्हाला. आणि त्याच्यापैकी कुठलाही एक कोर्स चूज करायचा आहे, त्याच्या अंडर तो प्रोजेक्ट असेल. काही पर्सनल प्रोजेक्ट्स आहेत, म्हणजे इंडिव्हिज्युअल करू शकता, काही ग्रुप लेवलवरचे आहेत. मग ते आता कोर्सवरती डिपेंड आहे. कोर्सची लिस्ट येईल तुम्हाला, 1-2 दिवसात लिस्ट प्रोव्हाइड होईल. बरं, अजून कोणाला काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे अपरेंट रजिस्ट्रेशनचा?
मॅम,
येस.
सपोज कॉलेज लेक्चर मध्ये त्याचे सेशन असतील तर मग इथलं स्किप केलं तर चालेल ना?
हा, त्याचं काहीतरी होईल, त्याचा प्रॉब्लेम नाही येणार तुम्हाला. ठीक आहे. आणि हे सगळं ऑनलाईनच आहे. प्रथमेश, हे सगळं ऑनलाईनच असणार आहे. 2 तासाचं सेशन असेल डेली, किंवा त्यांनी वीक मध्ये किती दिवस ठेवतील त्यानुसार. ओके. आणि त्यावेळेस मग तुम्हाला इकडचं काहीतरी कन्सेशन भेटेल, कारण की असंही आपण हे लेक्चर सगळे रेकॉर्ड करतोय, त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला हे लेक्चर परत ऐकता येतील. आणि काही क्वेरी असतील तर तुम्ही आम्हाला कधी पण विचारू शकता. ओके. एनिथिंग एल्स? Okay. Now I will share one link with you. Okay. This link is nothing but your quiz, first chapter quiz. I have already told you I will conduct one surprise test for you after completion of first chapter. We have completed our first chapter in the previous week only. That's why today I have planned it. I will share that link in chat box. So this link is active for 20 minutes. Okay, so right now 11:14 is there. So from 11:15 to 11:35 that link is active. Check whether it is open or not. If not in opening mode, then tell me right now. Total 10 questions are there. Each question having 2 marks. All questions are compulsory. And automatically your score will be generated after completion of this. Yes, Kaustubh, what happened? Why you need permission?
It requires permission, madam, to open the link.
Okay, click on that button so I can see over here.
Yes, madam.
Because from my side it is not giving any permission request. Whether you have joined this session with the help of your college mail ID or personal?
Personal mail ID. I have forgotten my password, madam, of mail ID.
Okay, 1 minute. I will change its permissions. 1 minute, Digvijay. Okay, now check it. Refresh that page and then check it. दिग्विजय ओपन झाली लिंक. कौस्तुभ. हॅलो.
Yes, ma'am. झाली.
झाली? Okay, continue. Take 15 minutes and continue it.
मॅम
येस.
एकदा रिस्पॉन्स सेंड केल्यावर सबमिट होतोय ना?
हो, होतं. मला इथं दिसतोय, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही.
हां, तिथं म्हणतेस क्वेश्चन स्टील नीड अटेन्शन.
कुठला तर राहिला असेल क्वेश्चन.
नाही सबमिट केलंय.
तुमचा रोल नंबर?
B6.
1 मिनिट.
हां मॅम, चेक करा प्लीज.
सबमिट झालंय अंकिता तुमच्या साईडनं? हॅलो
हां मॅम
अंकिता?
हां मॅम झालं.
इथं नाही येत आहे. इथं नाही येत.
मॅम अजून एकदा सेंड करते मी.
करा सेंड.
हॅलो मॅम.
येस. हॅलो.
मॅडम,
हा बोला ना.
मला पण तसंच होतं, माझं झालं का चेक करा ना.
काय झालंय?
मॅडम, मला पण तसंच होतं, माझं झालं का चेक करा ना सबमिट. माझं पण तसंच होतं, माझं झालं का सबमिट चेक करा ना.
रोल नंबर सांगा बरं एकदा.
27.
20 झालंय. आलंय इथे.
7.
हा आलंय.
थँक्यू मॅम.
येस.
मॅम 17.
1 मिनिट एकेकानं सांगा. 17.
हां मॅम.
1 मिनिट. झालंय.
ओके.
नेक्स्ट.
मॅम 13.
13.
हा.
एकच मिनिट. आता जस्ट केलेत?
नाही मॅडम 5 मिनिट झाले. 5 मिनिटं झाले.
हा झालंय सबमिट.
ठीक आहे ना.
हॅलो मॅम.
येस. हॅलो.
रोल नंबर 7. रोल नंबर
एकच
7.
मिनिट चेक करते. झालंय.
मॅम 21.
झालंय. तुम्हाला तिकडे स्कोर दाखवलं ना की तुमचं इकडे नाव ऍड झालेलं असतं. ठीक आहे.
मॅम
हॅलो.
आता बघा ना माझं.
ओके.
काय म्हणाला?
B6. चेक करा एकदा.
हा चेक करते.
हं.
आणि एकदाच रिस्पॉन्स देतोय, परत नाही ते घेत. आलंय. रोल नंबर 6 मिळालंय तुमचं. बरं तुम्ही
मॅम
सॉल्व्ह झालं ना, कुणाच्या काही क्वेरी असतील तर मी सॉल्व्ह करते. ठीक आहे.
मॅम कौस्तुभ लेफ्ट झालाय. तो म्हणाला त्याला नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लेम आहे. टेस्ट पण नाही देता येते. लिंक ओपन होत नाहीये म्हणतोय त्याची.
नाही मी अजून लिंक ऑफ नाही केलेली.
काय माहित नाही.
बरं ठीक आहे असू दे.
हम्म.
Actually, this is very easy as compared to your syllabus. Till now, 35 students has attended. If anybody is remain, make it fast. Only 2 minutes are remain. Yes, संगमित्र. Yes.
24 झालंय का?
एक मिनिट चेक करते. कधी सबमिट केलं?
आत्ताच केले मॅम.
एक मिनिट थांबा, रिफ्रेश होत आहे ते.
मॅम रोल नंबर 1.
हा आलंय तुमचं. परत एकदा चेक करता संघमित्र. हॅलो फ्रेंड.
हा सबमिट केलं ना मॅम. तिथं क्वेश्चन पूर्ण सॉल्व केले अँड देन सबमिट केलं, पण तिथं मला सम क्वेश्चन रिमेनिंग अटेंड केलं, बट मी सगळे हे केलते, अटेंड केलते मी क्वेश्चन्स.
परत एकदा लिंक ओपन करा, कारण की इथं नाही आलंय म्हणजे कुठला तर मिस झालाय सॉल्व करताना. एकदा चेक करा.
चेक केलं बट करते.
नाही ती लिंक परत एकदा ओपन करा म्हणजे तुम्हाला सापडेल. ठीक आहे. If those who have completed, whether they have seen your marks, okay, marks पाहिलेत का सगळ्यांनी? ओके. मी फार वेगळं काही टाकलेले नव्हते क्वेश्चन्स, फक्त काही ठिकाणी स्मॉल लेटर्स किंवा कॅपिटल लेटर्स असा फरक केलेला होता, बाकी काहीच चेंज नाही केलेला. येस येस अनुजा 15 रोल नंबर. एकच मिनिट. सबमिट वर क्लिक केलेत का?
हा केलं मॅडम, पण अनेबल टू ओपन म्हणत होतं.
का? मी अजून नाही क्लोज केलेली इथून.
मी सबमिट केलं पण अनेबल टू ओपन वेब पेज असं येत होतं. 2 वेळेस केलं मी.
आता परत एकदा लिंक ओपन करा आणि सबमिट करा. आहे मी अजून चालू ठेवली. त्याशिवाय इकडं नाही येत तुमचा रोल नंबर, तुम्ही तिकडनं सबमिट नाही करत तोपर्यंत.
ठीक आहे.
Okay, so whenever I will cover some parts, before 1 or 2 lecture I will declare that whether your test is there or not. Okay, I will declare only. ठीक आहे. त्यामुळे मी जेव्हा जेव्हा सांगितलं असेल की तुमची टेस्ट होईल, त्याच्या आधी तयारीत राहा. मध्ये आधी जेव्हा वेळ असेल त्यावेळेस मी ही टेस्ट घेणार आहे. इथून पुढच्या सगळ्या टेस्ट सगळ्या सब्जेक्टच्या अशाच फॉर्मॅटमध्ये असतील. ठीक आहे. आणि या कन्सिडर होतील जेव्हा तुमचं कॉलेज चालू होईल त्यावेळेस. ह्याचा एक प्लस पॉईंट मिळेल तुम्हाला, जे काही डिसाईड होईल त्याच्यानंतर किती वेटेज असेल ते. ओके. Forty student has completed their test. If anybody has remained, make it fast. Because for today's lecture, total 55 are present. Okay, within 4 minutes your test will end. So make it fast. अजिंक्य लोखंडे. हॅलो हॅलो Hello, Ajinkya. I have shared that link once again. Those who have left due to network issues, see it and complete within 5 minutes. Okay? Otherwise, your response will not be considered. Only 4 minutes have remained. Okay, last 3 minutes. Okay, okay, last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. After that, your quiz will close. Okay? Anybody else who has remained? असेल तर आत्ताच सांगा, नाहीतर ती क्लोज होईल 2 मिनिटात.
मॅम 2 मिनिटं.
नेटवर सर्चिंग करून भरू नका. त्याच्यातच वेळ घालवताल नाही तर सर्च करण्यातच.
मॅडम आत्ताच जॉईन केली क्विज.
का हो?
बाहेर केलं मॅम, सॉरी.
करा पटकन.